Hi guys, welcome to the video, and today I want to talk about positivity increases strength and speed, and it's particularly important at this time during the coronavirus crisis at the moment, where athletes are finding that they're not able to go to training's been cancelled, and there's a limitations of what they can do for their training, and this can unsettle an athlete of any kind, because obviously when they're not being able to work freely with their kind of training, whether they can actually improve themselves, then they feel if they've got limitations, then there's very much this is their performance is going to drop. And this is the thing where we need to change our perspective about how things happen to us, and we can think about this as injuries as well, and change our perspective on enforced rest or enforced time out. When you've got limitations on like this, you have to change your perspective and use it to your advantage. And one of the best ways is change your perspective and turn what seems to be a negative into a positive. And this is the time to do it. Positivity, I do a kind of demonstration, might be activated treatments, where I show the client how the body responds through different stimulus or stimuli. And I get them to think about a very inspiring person in their life or a positive thought or experience they've had. And I test their strength on their arms, and I press down on their arms, and they're strong. When they're actually think of that stressful thought or as a person that triggers kind of anger or maybe just stress, just a negative person or a negative experience they've had, they're weak. And this is something that's overlooked in sport in general. I have no idea why this is not talk to coaches, or coaches talk to personal trainers, in the fact positivity, you are strong at your strongest and quickest when you're positive, and you've got a positive feeling of the outside world and positive view of yourself. And when you have that, your body is strong and relaxed. Now this is very important right now, because you might not be able to do your sprint training, you might not be able to do stuff on the track at the moment, and we have to self-isolate. So how do we turn this into a positive? Maybe, and this is something that you could consider, is the fact that you've been training hard for the last couple of months, and this is an enforced rest that you need, because the possibility is that you may be overtraining. You may be training hard and you may be tired, and you could use this rest where you're doing training, not necessarily taking a break from training, but taking still doing your training and doing some kinds of training, but taking the edge off it, which is exactly what you need. The thing is, you've got to understand, with enforced rest, that's, athletes have still come back in the summer season into the season for competition and still run PBs. It has happened, and it happens regularly. It happened to me when I came back off the back of a month out with hamstring injuries, and I had probably 1 or 2 training sessions in that time, and I came back and I've ran a PB faster than ever before, because I changed my perspective. I'm doing a PB today. I decided. So you need to change this perspective about enforced rest. If you have an injury, maybe it's something the body's telling you needed that rest. Maybe the rest is a positive for you, and you become back refreshed. There is a fitness addiction in our sport today. Is the fact that we think ill of ourselves as athletes if we can't do our training, or we're not at our peak fitness, or what we perceive to be our peak fitness. And there's a negativity that comes with that. And right now, a lot of training that athletes do is a comfort blanket for them. It's there to make them feel comfortable. It's there to tell themselves, so they can tell themselves, I'm fit. I'm constantly training, I'm fit. And it goes all the way up to elite level, world-class sportsmen. They're overtraining as well. This fitness addiction, this fitness obsession has blinkered them in the blinkage. It might be blinkering you in the fact of what training is everything. Training is what builds up. And we miss out the other things like positivity and how we think about ourselves and our lack of and stress levels as inconsequential. Things that really don't matter. It's the training that really matters. So right now, your comfort blanket has been taken away from you. Not completely. You can still do training. You can probably go out and do runs. You can probably you can do home workouts and stuff like that. So it's not really, but the edge of what's your standard of training that you expect of yourself has been taken away from you. Comfort blanket. So you got to notice this, how this is, you react to this and say, oh, is this a negative? Am I getting stressed out by this? Am I thinking about this as negative, which will weaken you, or can see it as a positive, where I can use it to get stronger, use the rest at the moment to get stronger for the summer season, if it's going to happen the summer season. Basically, this is something that you could concentrate on. You can do the training, carry on training and do what you can, concentrate on your stress levels and your relaxation. Relaxation is a habit, not a byproduct of hard work. You don't get relaxed for a race by training hard through training, because with the perception that if you train hard, then it makes racing easy. Rubbish. You need to practice relaxation in your life, how you react to certain things, and just be level-headed about it. Stop panicking about it. Use relaxation as a tool. Get yourself into the present moment. Get your mind still. And once you do that, then that is good training. Positivity makes you stronger and quicker. And once you're relaxed, you're positive and strong and quick. So hopefully that video was helpful for you. I'm sure it was. If you could like it, I would appreciate it. If you could share it, I would appreciate that. And hit the notification bell and the subscribe button so you can get more videos like this, because I'll be releasing more videos tips that you will not get from many other sources, that will help you increase your speed instantly or even quickly. Just leaves me to say thanks for watching.